Everyone is talking about one thing, and if you've played even one match today, you already know what I mean. The USS9, the gun that refuses to leave the meta, no matter what the developers try to do about it. Today, we're breaking down why the USS9 is everywhere in multiplayer, how many nerfs it has already survived, and why nothing seems to knock it out of its top position. So, let's get straight into it. Section 1. The problem. The USS9 isn't just popular, it's dominating. You load into any MP map, firing range, standoff, summit, doesn't matter, and within seconds, you're hearing that same firing pattern, over and over. Half the lobby is using it, sometimes even more. And honestly, the weapon is strong on every angle. Up close, mid-range, even those awkward long-range peaks. The time to kill is consistent, the recoil is easy, and the mobility lets you rush without thinking. It's not broken in the sense of one-shot everything, but it's so efficient at everything, it becomes the safest, smartest pick every single match. Section 2. The nerfs that didn't work. Now, here's where things get interesting. Because yes, the USS9 has been nerfed. Not once, not twice, but multiple times across seasons. They reduced the headshot multiplier. They lowered the bullet velocity. They made tiny adjustments to stability and sprint to fire time. On paper, the nerfs should have pushed it down the rankings. But in reality, nothing changed. You can literally pull up the patch history and watch the devs trying to tone it down step by step. And the gun just shrugs it off. And that's the scary part. The USS9 is so fundamentally strong that even real nerfs barely make a dent. It's like every update is trying to push it out of S tier, but it claws its way right back to the top. Section 3. How it's affecting the game. Here's the real impact. Players who don't use the USS9 feel like they're at a disadvantage. Not because they're bad, not because they're making mistakes, but because the USS9 simply performs better than most options right now. You pick any other SMG, and you're already starting the gunfight a few steps behind. This leads to the same experience for many players. You lose a duel. Check the kill cam. And, yep, it's the USS9 again. The game ends up feeling repetitive because almost every lobby turns into a mirror match. Same loadouts, same attachments, same playstyle dominating every map. And that's why so many people feel like the weapon is killing the meta. Not because it's unbeatable, but because it forces everyone to switch to it just to keep up. Section 4. Why nothing hard counters. This is the part most people overlook. There's no clean counter to the USS9 in multiplayer. Shotguns? Too risky. Other SMGs? Lose consistency. ARS? You get out-mobilized. LMGs? You get sprint to fired. The USS9 sits in this perfect middle zone where it outplays almost every category at close and mid-range. So unless you crack insane accuracy or movement, you're losing that duel. And that is why people say the gun is hurting the game. Not because it's overpowered like a glitch, but because it's too well-rounded for the rest of the weapon pool to keep up. Section 5. What needs to happen? So what's the solution? It's simple. The devs don't need to destroy the weapon. They just need to finally land a meaningful nerf. Maybe. Reduce effective range, add slightly more recoil, or slow down the mobility just a bit, not to make it useless, but to make it fair. Because until then, the USS9 will stay exactly where it is, at the top of the meta, no matter what. So what do you think? Is the USS9 still fun to use? Or is it time for a real nerf? Let me know down below. And if you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.